gang. Fight On Forever's in the building. And today, I'm finna give y'all the one key adjustment that USC they did make in the second half, and which the one key adjustment we gonna have to make for the rest of the season going against run-heavy teams like Michigan, you dig? I wish we would have made this adjustment early, but hey, better late than never, right? For the rest of the season. Now, so before I start this video and show y'all the adjustment that need to be made, right, to stop a run-heavy team like this, I need y'all to hit the Cash App in the link, donate and support, because this video probably gonna get demonetized. Every time I try to fair use and narrate over footage like every other YouTube content creator do without getting copyright, they hit me with a copyright and I can't monetize. So what I need y'all to do, if y'all support the kid, if it's only a donation of $1, please donate to the Cash App for this video, because they gonna demonetize more than likely 9 times out of 10. So if you rock with Quarter Sports, support the kid. And if you ain't got the $1 or $2, then just hit that like for me, please. Then hit subscribe. I'll be having 10,000 viewers per week easily, and only a couple of y'all is subscribe, man. Come on now, hit that subscribe. It is free. It won't cost you nothing. Now, what I'm finna show y'all is it was a numbers game in the trenches, and all we have to do is adjust the number game in the trenches. So let's watch some film.
Thanks, Jenny. We wish Mackay the best or whatever. Try to keep it posted if we have more, as Jenny said. Converted 2 fourth downs.
I'm gonna rewind that play back for y'all. We're gonna examine this play right here. Now, this play is a perfect example of the number game. Now, as you see, USC got 4 men on the line of scrimmage. Michigan got 7 men on the line of scrimmage, right? They got 7 men on the line of scrimmage. And then when the play develops, they're going to have 8 men on the line of scrimmage. And I don't mean exactly on the line of scrimmage, because it's illegal to have that man, but they on the front, they got 7 men on the front line of the attack. They got 7 blockers at the point of attack, right? And then when they start to attack, this receiver number 81 right here that y'all see going in motion, he's going to become a blocker, right? So it going to be 8 blockers at the point of attack against 4 at the point of attack. So they got us outnumbered 8-4 at the point of attack, and then they got us outnumbered 8-7 in the box, right? So it's a number game. Now watch how this play develops when they bounce this play to the outside, because it's a GT counter or something like that. Watch.
The best or whatever. Try to keep it posted if we have more.
Now, bam. Let me rewind it back. Hold on. I got to rewind it back where I show y'all where it's 4 blockers. It's 5 blockers against 3. Right? It's 5 blockers against 3.
The best or whatever. Try to keep.
Right here. Right? Now, do I got to bring out the counter marker? But I think y'all can count, Trojan fans. At the bottom of the screen, directly behind these blocks, he got, this running back has 5 blockers ahead of him. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got 5 blockers going against 3 at the point of attack. Now you see the linebacker getting blocked. You see Mason Cobb getting blocked by the lineman, and you see 2 DBs free. Well, these 2 DBs that free is 10 yards down the field away from the running back, right? So at the point of attack, at the point of initial attack, is 5 blockers versus 3. The 5 blockers gonna beat the 3 every time. Every time. That is football. This is I got you this play as a coach. As a coach, I made the right chess move. I sent more blockers than you could defend, right? So if you see right here, one of the defenders, one of the 3 is getting double teamed, right? The other one running free, but we got 2 blockers running free. So they could double team the extra man if they wanted to, right?
If we have more, as Jenny said. Mullen.
And you see he cut it back. That was a decent game. Now right here, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 6 at the line of scrimmage, right? Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then they got the tight end, number 44 right here. That's number 7, right? This time we got 5 at the point of attack. 3 down linemen, 2 D tackles, a defensive end, a rush edge, and a linebacker, right? I want to take out that linebacker with Mason Combat. I want to take that linebacker out and put Anthony Lucas at that spot and throw in another D tackle, right? Because they outnumbered us at the point of attack. They got 7 on 5. So if we gonna have a 2 less man, we at least need bigger bodies. We need somebody heavier. We need to get heavier.
Flanking Alex Orji in the Michigan backfield. He'll get the call again, and he'll get the first down.
They pick up the first down, but 7 against 5, right, was still much better than 8 against 4. Now right here, 3 defensive linemen, 2 rush edges, right? Michigan got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dudes at the point of attack, right? We got 5, they got 7. And if a receiver decide to chip down and block, then they got 8.
18 runs, 6 passes. There's an end around run this time. And
run a reverse, we lost contain. Another thing, when you got less men at the point of attack, in a situation like that, you go overcompensate. Or they going to the right, everybody gonna swarm that way. You got to control the gaps. So a reverse play, that's sweet. Michigan had a sweet game plan. They had a sweet game plan with the running attack. I would say that Michigan had a sweet game plan because they was creative with the run. When I'm watching film, they was creative with it.
Frederick Moore got the corner, a nice open.
Michigan's going to attack because they've been showing they can run the ball between the tackles. You get your Bredesen out there, your H-back, he comes.
You got to do a better job at contain. Now this play right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men at the line of scrimmage. Now when 81 going in motion to block 9 times out of 10. So that's 8 men. Or I ain't even gonna say that. Let me see the play because I'm watching it with y'all. But I see we just got 4 at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage. They have 7. Let's see if it turned into 8 against 4 again.
Orji under center. And it's a flea flicker coming up.
No, it didn't. It went to the flea flicker. But that was the situation. It could have went to 8 versus 4. Right? That 81 receiver could have chipped down and blocked, and they could have been a run play. It would have been 8 blockers versus 4. This is what we need to avoid, right? Numbers game at the point of attack, let alone 8 men in the box. We need that extra D tackle, and we need 8 in the box, right?
See his arm if he gets a chance. Nope, it's going to be the legs. Yes, he did.
Okay, he didn't force it. And when you're a new quarterback with a big arm and this flea flicker, you're going to try to hit a big play. But don't make a mistake. And then use this.
They get good on this flea flicker though. Gentry a dog. I want to tell y'all that watching this game over and over, especially that second half, USC defense, besides that last drive, man, was dominant in the second half. They really put on a master class in the second half. But the first half, Deanton Lynn and Lincoln Riley was outcoached the first half, right? It really was a tale of 2 halves.
Ted and got a positive play.
Second down and 4.
All right here, we got 5 at the line of scrimmage.
Mullins.
Right, when it was them 5 against 6 and 6 against 5, they did better. It was when
and leads up the play. Beautiful.
Excuse me, I know the video playing in the background, but when basically when I'm watching this film, right, and I'm breaking it down, all the Michigan big runs was basically when they had 7 on 5, right, 7 on 4, 8 on 4, 8 on 5, 7 on 5. When it was 6 on 5, 7 on 6, or even 7 on 5, sometimes USC was doing good. But when it got to 8 on 5, or when it was more than a 2-man advantage, when we made it to where it was just a 1-man advantage, where it was just 6 blocking 5 or 7 blocking 6, they was lights out. They was shut down. They was locked down. That's what I'm so excited, because Just even we didn't even go to the 3D tackles, never, not even the second half like I wanted to. But just it didn't matter. Just with at least 5 or 6 men at the point of attack, especially that 6, that 5 at the scrimmage and that 6-1 blitzing, right? That had even with that had us with the run game on lock. Just about every time they bust a big run play, they had 7 blockers on 5, 7 blockers on 4, right? 8 blockers on 5. And if y'all want to know what I'm talking about, go to watch Do Arrow Ball Fair Use. This is his channel. I need to ask him, how do he make videos like this and don't get no copyright? But anyways, so don't forget, Trojan fans, help me out in the Cash App for this copyright business. Now, y'all could go to Do Arrow Ball. Do Arrow Ball, he got all the snaps of Michigan offense versus USC defense. So if you want to see every snap, just go to Do Arrow Ball, right? And you will see that the only time they would really have success on the ground when they outnumbered us by 2 blockers or more to the defenders at the point of attack.
Design.
Donovan Edwards found a crease on the outside,
right
got a
there.
block.
And he comes back following the guard.
You see that touchdown run? I guarantee you they had at least a 2-man advantage at the point of attack. Let's watch. It's a numbers game.
Leads up the play. Beautiful design.
All right, it was only one wide receiver out there, right? The tight end stayed in the block, and then you got the quarterback. So if the quarterback and the wide receiver is the only one not in the point of attack, and then you got the running back, that's 3. That means it's 8 people blocking. How many people at the point of attack for SC? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 8 against 5, right? Of course, they gonna win. They post again. Win. Look, it's 8 on 5. Let me rewind it back before the snap. The video moved the play so quick.
Wait for another first down and still going.
It comes across, and then they run the counter when he comes back following the guard and leads up the play. Beautiful design.
Man, I still couldn't freeze it. Hold on. We gonna count it.
Beautiful design.
Now look. 1 on the line of scrimmage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I said, and then you got the tight end going in motion that's blocking. That's 8. USC got 5. Right? They go win. If you execute 8 blocks against 5, you're going to win. Right? Even in practice, the worst you'll do to defense is 3 blockers versus 2 blockers. Right? That's the worst you'll do to defense. Okay, it's 3 blockers. Y'all 2. Somebody got to break a block and get the man. Right? This is 8 against 5. We gonna lose that every time. And boom, pop. Right? So, it should have been an extra D tackle in there. Right? You see them 2 edges? One of them edges should have been off the field for a big body in the middle, right? And I would have had somebody else in the box, right? So it would at least have been 8 on 6 with 2 helping. But in this situation, I ain't lying. I'm going 5-2. We 5-2 right here in a sense, right? But I'm putting 3 defensive tackles on this on a front like this, facing the offensive front like this, right? This is 3 tight ends, mind you. This is a 3 tight end, 1 wide receiver set. If I'm USC and I see a team and they coming out with 3 and 2 tight ends, I'm coming out with the 5-2, and in the middle I got Kobe, I got Bear, and I got Gavin, and then I'm playing Nate Clifton as a defensive end. Right? I probably don't even have no edge. Didn't know I'll have Anthony Lucas at the other defensive end. And then I'll be blitzing a linebacker. Right? I'm blitzing Mason. I'm blitzing Gentry. I'm blitzing wherever I think the other gap could be. Right? Right? Because there's so many gaps. You got a gap on the side of the left tackle and on the inside of the left tackle. You got a gap on the side of the right tackle. I mean, on the right guard. Right? You got a gap on the side of the center. Right? You got a gap on the side of the right guard. You got a gap on the side of the... It's like 7 gaps. Right? Now, the outside gaps, you could bounce them so that the DBs or the safety or somebody can make a play, right? But when they got 7 at the line of scrimmage, they creating 6 or 7 gaps. So we gotta fill those. We gotta fill those. If we only got 5 at the point of attack, and we only got, when we got 8 blockers, not only can they block everybody on the line of scrimmage, and they got 3 extra to block the linebackers. Right? Now it's just he got the DBs. If the DB's tackling you, that's a 10, 15-yard gain. And then look in this situation. The DB took the wrong angle. Cormari Raptor took the wrong angle. It's to the house. It's to the house. Now we got that extra D tackle on the field. The gap he ran through ain't even a gap. It's a man right there. You feel me?
Donovan Edwards found a crease on the outside.
So you see how he bounced it to the left. Right.
He comes back following the guard and leads up the play. Beautiful design.
With another man in the box, right? You see to the right, it's closed. You got one to his left, one to his right. The right side kind of locked. They kind of filled the gaps, even though it's kind of a gap, but it ain't a gap because who's that right there? Is that Lucas? So whoever at the edge, they got the edge, and whoever at this linebacker right here, he got his back. So that right side is canceled. If you got an extra D lineman, right, when he bounced to the left, that side is contained just like the other side, right? And then this linebacker in the middle, he out of pocket too. This linebacker, he supposed to be over there, or more. He supposed to be more to the top of the screen because the right side gaps is covered up.
Donovan Edwards found a crease on the outside, got a block. Donovan Edwards is going to take it for Michigan. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Gets the
Watch it.
block on the edge, and that's what turns the play in. Get a little kick out, but the hardest block.
How they had the right side contained? You see how they had the right side contained, but the left side wasn't contained? It wasn't contained like that because it wasn't an extra man. Right? It wasn't another down defensive lineman over there. Right? Or I got another man in the box. Basically what I'm saying is if they go put 8 men at the line of scrimmage, they finna come out with 3 tight ends. I got 6 men at the line of scrimmage, and we covering every gap. And you gonna have to bounce it to the outside where the sideline is our friend. It ain't even no cutback either. We trailing from the outside. So either you gonna take it to the outside up the sideline, or you finna run out of bounds. Ain't no cutting back. You see Dylan Edwards, he cut in between blocks. Ain't no cut in between the tackle and the guard when I got these 6 men on the line of scrimmage. Right? We finna bounce this sucker to the outside. I can't lie, just like Bear Pop said. Crash down on that and bounce it to the outside. We couldn't crash down on the top side or on the opposite side. I gotta mirror this video. We couldn't crash down on the side that Dylan Edwards ran to because we didn't have enough men in the box or lined up in the trenches, right, at the point of attack. Now, if you watch the second half, we got more 6-man fronts. We start seeing 6. I started seeing 6 at the point of attack. And when we had 6 more at the point of attack, we handled business. It was when it was 8 versus 5, 8 versus 6 is when we was losing. 7 versus 4, Even 7 versus 5, we was holding our own. That's what I'm saying. Our defense is savage. Because even situations we was outnumbered, we still made plays. In the first half the plays that the defense did make and was stopped was savageness. It was to their talent and skill and their dominance. Because they even had plays where they was making stops where it was 7 blockers on 5 and they still was hooked. Give me that. You know what I'm saying? They still was able to make plays. So all we got to do moving forward, we got to just make this a rule of thumb. We see 2 or more tight ends, we 6 on the line. And if you gonna score on us, you gonna score quick. You ain't finna pound the ball down the field, pound the ball down our throat. We finna make you go to the passing game and force a mistake and have a mistake. A mistake in the running game is a run for no gain, a couple yards lost. A mistake in the passing game could be a pick 6, like we threw a pick 6. Could be an interception, and that is momentum changing and taking a possession away. You can make mistakes in the running game all day and then punt the ball and still have your defense in great position. You making mistakes in the passing game, that's interceptions, right? That's quarterback sacks. That's quarterback fumbles. So moving forward, 6 at the line of scrimmage and throw that extra D tackle in there, right? Right, but they made the adjustment in the second half. It still wasn't the 3rd D tackle, but with just 6, we was doing our thing. So tell me what y'all think, man. Should we make sure we got 6 at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack when the other team is 2 tight ends and more and run a heavy set like Michigan? Let me know. And then please hit that like and subscribe. And please hit that Cash App to support your boy if it's just $1 or what. Because they probably demonetize the video and give me a copyright strike, which hurt the page. So I'm doing this. I did this video just for y'all. I did this video for y'all to see what I'm talking about. This we gonna have to have 8 men in the box, right? 6 at the line of scrimmage for sure. 3 D tackles. If we ain't got 6 at the line of scrimmage, then we need 3 D tackles in that thing, right? We need somebody that gonna eat blocks, right? Because if they got 7 at the line of scrimmage and we got 5, right? We need somebody to draw a double team, right? We need somebody to draw a double team to even it up a little bit. Right, so if it's 6 on 5 at the line of scrimmage, or 7 on 5, now it's only what 6 on 5, and it ain't a 2-man advantage at least. 6 on 5, we can handle that. It's the 8 on 5s, the 7 on 4s that we don't want, Trojan family, and that's what got us. That's what got us, just respecting they pass. We shouldn't have respected they pass none, right? All we needed is 4 DBs and 2 linebackers. We never needed 3 linebackers to pass. They handle their pass game, right? We came out in a 4-3. A 4-3, if you running a 4-3, you respecting the run and pass. We should have never respected the run and pass, right? We should have relied on 2 linebackers and 3 DBs or 4 DBs, right? To be able to cover 2 tight ends and a wide receiver and a receiver, right? Them 4 DBs and 2 linebackers, that's 6 on 5. When they in 12, when they got 2 tight ends and 2 wide receivers and the running back come out the backfield, that's still 6 on 5. I like that against a passing game that don't exist. I would have even went man on man. But if we got 6 in coverage, on 5 in coverage, we good, right? Then the other 5 is all at the line of scrimmage, providing pressure. But then if it's a run, that safety who would take the tight end, he in the box. So that tight end gonna have to block him. The tight end ain't gonna be able to help double team. If you look, the tight end was able to help double team block, was able to block at the second level with the linebacker. No, we got that safety in there. We eating up blocks. You ain't getting no second level blocks, right? So Trojan family, what y'all think, man? It's your boy Carter Sports. It's Trojan City and it's SC. So let's go.